We got some good rumors for you folks today. And in this video, we're going to talk about it. Could the Detroit Lions be looking at a wide receiver such as JuJu Smith-Schuster? We're going to talk about it. Could Malik Willis be the pick at number 2 for the 2022 NFL Draft? We're going to explore other mock drafts and other wide receivers that could be connected to the Detroit Lions in free agency. But before we get into this video, if you think it's a real sound and smart idea to take your hand, rub it on your 2 points of contact up and down all around, and then put it on your nose and sniff it, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, because we talk all things Detroit Lions news and rumors. And sometimes being a Lions fan, it can stink. Also, make sure you take that like button, rub it all the way around, and sniff it up. Let's get into today's Lions rumors.
It's LeGarrette Blount here, man, 3-time Super Bowl champion. I just want to give you a shout out to the YouTube channel, MicroMike, man.
Hey, Eddie Murray, former Detroit Lion. Make sure you watch MicroMike on YouTube.
Travon Johnson Jr. here, a.k.a. Megatron. Big shout out to MicroMike and YouTube channel, man.
Keep on talking everything Detroit Lions, and I just got to remind you, man, happy wife, happy life.
Let's start off this video with Malik Willis. Now, Pro Football Focus, Doug Key, he said the Detroit Lions, if edge is not there at 2, maybe if they like a Kayvon Thibodeaux or if they like an Aidan Hutchinson, they're not sitting there at 2, that they could look at quarterback Malik Willis from Liberty to be the selection with the 2022 NFL Draft. I'm going to tell you why I do not believe this rumor. First off, I don't think the Lions are going to take quarterback at 2. But I do believe that this rumor could be spawned by the Lions. Why? Because maybe they want to draw up some trade interest. Maybe they want to move out of the second pick in the draft. We all know there's teams out there that really need a quarterback. The Carolina Panthers, the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Washington Commanders, they are really trying to do everything they can to secure the top quarterback in this year's draft. So if Brad Holmes in this regime starts telling people, yeah, we'll take the quarterback, maybe a team will move up getting scared. But let me know in the comment section below. Would you draft Malik Willis with the second pick in the 2022 NFL Draft? Let me know in the comment section. One is simple. Y for yes and for no. That will be the pinned comment for this video. Our own Dave Burkett, writer of the Free Press, he was talking about his big takeaways from 4 days in the NFL Combine this week is that I expect the Lions to be major players in the free agent wide receiver market when it opens up later this month. Now, that's nothing new. We talked about it yesterday on the Draft Rumors video. We talked about Allen Robinson, Christian Kirk. We've been talking about Mike Williams, but there's 2 other wide receivers the Detroit Lions was also connected to by Dave Burkett. How about JuJu Smith-Schuster, wide receiver from the Pittsburgh Steelers? That could be a connection that Dave Burkett said. Also, DJ Shark, the wide receiver from the Jacksonville Jaguars. That definitely could be an intriguing one for sure. Why would that be intriguing? Well, because he is actually a pretty big body. He is a guy that knows how to get open and make big-time plays. He's not a bigger name like you see, but he is a good player. Let's look at JuJu Smith-Schuster's career stats here. 323 receptions, 3,855, 26 touchdowns, and 11.9 average. Not too shabby from a guy in the state that is the glove. Would the Lions look this way to get the receiver? I do have my doubts a little bit just because of the actions on the side, not necessarily the play on the field. I think it's more of what his personality is. Is he a fit for the Detroit Lions in that sense? And I don't know the Lions will go that route. DJ Shark, he definitely could be an individual under the radar. Shout out to Raw Detroit for talking about this guy, and he is a playmaker. But in all honesty, it does feel like an Allen Robinson could be that target for the Lions to get at the wide receiver position. Let me know what type of wide receiver you want the Detroit Lions to get. Let's get into my guy Jeff Risdon's mock draft. Now, He did a mock draft, and I approve of this mock draft. First off, he has the Lions taking Aidan Hutchinson, edge Michigan. We could just continue to talk about that like we always do. We know what he brings to the table. Getting after the quarterback, perfect fit from Michigan, stays in his state, does his job. But how about Jaquan Brisker from Penn State, the safety? I've talked about him as well. I think he is a very good pickup if the Detroit Lions like to get him at 32. Securing the back end of the defense, I definitely like it. Christian Watson, wide receiver, North Dakota State in the second round with the 34th pick. This guy is explosive. He's done very well for him in the NFL Combine, and I think he would be a great pickup for the Lions at wide receiver. All in all, with Jeff Risdon's first 3 picks here in his mock draft, A+. I love it. I think this is a great mock draft. He definitely did a good job here giving talent to the Detroit Lions, and I feel if the Detroit Lions got these players in the draft, it would be a much better team in 2022 than it was this past season. But what do you guys think? Should the Detroit Lions take a wide receiver high, such as the 32nd pick? Let me know in the comment section below. What do you guys think about this? Because I'm curious to see what you guys think. I know some people want wide receiver high. Some people don't. They just want to go all defense. Have your voice heard. This platform is for you. Comment, comment, comment. Spam it with Y's and N's. Let's go ahead and get into PFN mock draft here. Now, PFN, they got the Detroit Lions taking Kayvon Thibodeaux, the edge out of Oregon. Again, he has been mocked to the Detroit Lions for some time. You're not going to hear a lot of complaints because, in all honesty, it seems to be him, Kyle Hamilton, or Aidan Hutchinson. But they have the Detroit Lions taking Sam Howell, quarterback, out of North Carolina with the 32nd pick. I have no issue with this. If the Detroit Lions are going for the long term, for the rebuild the correct way, they may want to take a quarterback to be the future of the Detroit Lions. May not need play this year because you got Jared Goff, but what happens when Jared Goff after this year? What happens if Jared Goff is not coming back? Would you rather take a quarterback to let them groom this year or draft a quarterback next year to start as a rookie? And you got to understand, again, the progression of what they want to do with the rebuild. If you look at last year, they took Levi Onwuzurike, they took Aleem McNeil. Back-to-back, they're just taking best player available. And I think that's how you do well in the draft. Don't force any picks. Just let the board play out itself. And if you do that, I think you'll be successful for the Detroit Lions. I think that is exactly what you want to happen, is just simply let it play out. And if they believe that Sam Howell is a game changer, a quarterback that can lead the Detroit Lions to that next level, I'm fine with it. Will he be there even at 32? I have my doubts because, again, a lot of teams need quarterbacks, and that's just the way to... Let's go ahead and talk about the mock draft roundup here from all sorts of different sites. We got ESPN's, we got CBS. Let's get into it. Steve Pelissaro from Pro Football Focus has the Detroit Lions taking Kyle Hamilton with the 2nd pick in the 2022 NFL Draft. I love Kyle Hamilton. I think he's a fantastic player. I think he is a guy that can be a dynamic player that bring back that ruthlessness to the Lions defense that we've missed since Ndamukong Suh. So if we went that way, I'm not going to complain. Mel Kuiper has the Lions at 32, taking Matt Corral, quarterback, Ole Miss. Now this is something I may have a little bit of an issue with. Talk about quarterbacks. I like thick quarterbacks that have bigger bodies that could be able to last in the NFL. I have my doubts that Matt Corral could do that. He's a skinnier guy. He doesn't have as much meat on his bones, and that's something I like, but he does have a fantastic cannon of an arm. He can throw that football real far, and he would help out the Lions in that aspect. Let's talk about Ryan Wilson, CBS Sports, who I do like a lot. He has Chris Olave at 32. This would be a very good selection for the Detroit Lions. When he ran in the Combine, he showed his explosive, enticing, lovely speed. That is something that the Lions need. And if he fell to 32, which, again, I have my doubts, he probably could be anywhere from 18 to 24-ish range, it'd be a good selection for the Lions here. Now, I have an issue here with NFL Bucky Brooks, Travon Walker, the defensive line from Georgia. I think that is too high at 32 to select him. Just because he did really good at the NFL Combine doesn't mean he should be the pick at 32. I have my doubts on him. I would prefer, again, to go with more of a safety, linebacker, wide receiver. We did get good amounts of defensive linemen last year's draft, and I think it's important for the Lions to continue to build maybe the linebacker position. How about NFL Network's Daniel Jeremiah? Jordan Davis exploded at the NFL Combine. That big body was running like a freaking train. Now, I can understand the Lions and Daniel Jeremiah having him at 32. I can understand it. Still, I would like to go another route, but if this is, I do have him better than Travon Walker for sure. I think Jordan Davis is much better. And I think if they did go that route, it was because of his explosiveness and what he did in the NFL Combine, and they feel that they can just go ahead and complete the defensive line. All in all, I think, and I'm going to still stay with this, that the Lions just take BPA. If Treylon Burks is sitting there at 32, I think take Treylon Burks. If Devin Lloyd is sitting there, I'm going to take Devin Lloyd over a lot of pretty much all of these guys. I think the Lions need such help in the middle of the field, and he could be that thumper, that guy that makes the big plays. We have not had a great linebacker in some time. DeAndre Levy, he really showed out. I think that with the Lions defense, you want to take that next step. You need that player. But let me know in the comment section below, who would you guys like to take with the 32nd pick? I can tell you what, though. You guys need to download the Lions Nation Unite app. That is made by Herman Moore, LionsNationUnite.com. You can follow them on Twitter, LionsNationU, and they do have a YouTube channel, Lions Nation Unite. I'm on there, so check it out. Follow me, and we can talk Detroit Lions football all the time. My DMs are open. Also, we got upcoming videos. Got a video dropping tomorrow, a very good one. Also, we got the live One Pride podcast on my channel, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Like, share, and subscribe to this video. The more likes we get, the more chance that Chat Sports does not insert their foot in between my 2 points of contact, and then I'd have to smell it. Follow me again on all the social media sites, and we're going to get after it. With that said, folks, adios.